Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome to another 20 minutes till dawn video. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Now, today we're gonna be playing Yuki. A little bit of a weird one because Yuki, while a very strong character if you're just trying to win the game, I think by a lot of people is regarded as one of the worst characters for getting a high kill count. Probably, I think the actual worst character again is for kill count is probably Dasher. Her unique mechanic actually encourages gameplay that'll overall reduce your kill count. So I think Dasher's the worst for a high kill count. It's actually kind of interesting how like it tends to be like inverse, where characters who are just really strong at beating the game normally are actually really bad at getting a high kill count. Dasher being the easiest, but then also the hardest to get a kill count with, and then Yuki probably being second place in that regard. Maybe like Haster is still worse. I don't know. Hard to say actually, but we'll be playing Yuki. We're going to be optimizing the best we can for a kill count. And normally, the reason why Yuki's not very good is that Frost seems to be counterproductive for getting a high kill count. Enemies staying far away from you while being frozen makes them overall harder to kill. And then, you know, if enemies aren't dying, they're not respawning, right? It's sort of the idea there. So, generally, most people, myself included, try to stay away from taking any ice perks. But Yuki, we're kind of forced to do it, so we're going to lean into it a little bit. And we'll see what happens. I think it's weird. It's weird because the results speak for themselves. For me, at least. Not taking ice seems to do better, but Frostbite and Shatter seem like they should just be so strong of like a perk that I feel like my theory is that late game they can actually end up being beneficial for you still, but it's just so hard to fit them into a build. Most builds, the perk requirements are already so narrow, so finicky. You need to see the exact right things in the right order for it to work. And shoving in ice into that seems like a bit of a hassle. But we're going to be kind of forcing it anyway with Yuki because we're forced to play Frost. Anyway, sorry. A lot of rambling there. We're going to be playing SMGs as well. There's a lot of ways to play Yuki here. There's either optimizing for number of butterflies or optimizing for the damage that butterflies cause. Basically, either like SMGs, flame cannon, or back gun on one hand, or something like revolver and magic bow, right? Either high base, or even grenade launcher too. Either high base damage or high on-hit effects is the way to play. We're gonna go for on-hit effects here first. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes here. Oh, did I show you my runes? Hold on. If I didn't show you the runes, pretty normal runes here. We're opting for Ethereal over Cadence. I don't think it matters too much which one of these you take. But yeah, and then everything else is pretty normal. Nothing too wild. Let's hop in. Let's hope it goes well. We're going to go to the pumpkin patch too. Now, one thing I will say. I don't know about you guys, and I'm sure you're probably sick of hearing me talk about it by now. The Dark and Darker playtest is almost upon us. God, I'm so excited for it. I should be like more off screen here, probably. More closer to the edge of screen. God, I am just so extremely pumped for the Dark and Darker playtest. Magic Spear is interesting here because it does just increase our starting damage by a lot here in the early game. So does Double Shot, and Double Shot 6. I'm taking Double Shot. It does, in the literal sense, double our damage effectively on our bullets. I guess they do go from 5 to 4 damage, I think, or maybe not even. Were they 4 damage base? I don't remember. But either way, it's a good upgrade for sure here. Definitely take the take game here. Pyro Mage is a good pickup there for sure. Absolutely, but the sooner we see Assassin, the better. So that principle still applies for getting a high kill count. I think when we talk about kill counts, I'm more interested personally in talking about like character specific kill count records, right? Like I'm you know, we're always trying to figure out what's the highest kill count possible, but I'm more interested, I guess, in seeing what the highest kill count is possible for each character, right? I think that's a more interesting way to gauge, like, you know, kill count records, if that makes sense. Now, again, normally would never take Frost Mage here, but we are Yuki. We kind of want to lean into it for this one, I think. We got a lot of boys behind us. Rapid fire is very good here, but frostbite. Frostbite's basically assassin. That's why it's so weird to me that, like, you know, mathematically it feels like Frost should be worth taking because of how good both Frostbite and Shatter are. But the results do kind of speak for themselves. It ends up usually not being worth it. Now, in theory, we're going to end up going infinite here, I think. So I don't think we want quick hands right now. We probably want to go with whether just going infinite with like Electro Mage, Energize, something like that. So we'll take the Dark Arts here for the eventual Wither. Okay. Anyway. Oh man, again, it's like rapid fire is really good, but you know what? Actually, here Shatter is really good, but here I think I take Sniper here. Get Assassin to show up sooner. I think that's the right play. That one's tough though. Shatter, God, again, like Shatter and the other one, Shatter and Permafrost just seem so strong. It feels like it should be worth it to take the Frost perks in the late game. I think in the early game it does actually really mess up your kill counts overall. But I don't know. It's just so weird to me. Fanfire very good for Fusilier here, but I think you take Rapid Fire for the eventual death rounds. Also, just shooting faster is also very good. We'd love a little ethereal action here at some point. We actually do have it right now, which is nice. Okay. Now, Doom is not the worst, but definitely easy Shatter. Unbelievably easy Shatter for me here. Did not mean for that boss to hit me. Just trying to sneak right past him. Did not work out very well. We'll take probably Split Fire here. Yeah, Split Fire is pretty good. Okay. It's taking us a little bit longer than I'd like to kill Cthulhu here, I gotta say. Would prefer a faster kill. There we go. Not too bad. Brittle, probably the best perk to get here right off the bat too. It just feels like the perks for Yuki are also so good. It feels like it should just work. But I don't know. We'll take Wither here, I think, now over Dragon Egg. Dragon Egg's not the worst pickup here for us, but I think we're gonna stay away from summons on this one if we can help it, so we don't get the bloat perks added to the pool. Seems a little unnecessary to add Age Dragon to the equation, although it's not bad. It's obviously not bad if you get it really early, but I don't think we want it here. Okay. We have Wither, so Doom is now okay. Ritual is terrible. Soul Reap just for a little bit of an HP buffer is not bad, but we'll take the Doom. Doom is extra damage, technically. Need Power Shot. Haven't seen Power Shot at all yet. That's a pretty important one that we're missing right now. And then besides that, what else do we need? Trying to think what else. I don't know. Try to pick up XP on the ground too. It seems like this build does really kind of scatter dead people around. Let's take Electro Mage now. It is nice to keep the reindeer permanently stun locked, though. That is a fun little thing. especially with the buffs of Frost versus the reindeer. It is nice. Okay, what are we looking for here? Almost certainly Tome of Rage would be nice. Probably the optimal pickup here versus the reindeer. But I would accept Tome of Elements too. Well, we'll take Tome of Rage then. Okay, all of these seem pretty bad. It's a little late for Magic Spear to be impactful. I'll take Quick Hands for the slight fire rate increase, and also the reload. Nice. The reload is nice up until we get energized. Once we have energized in this one, we won't need it anymore. And then also, if we get Gun Mastery, that'll be pretty good too. So Armed and Ready is like a okay upgrade for us. Not amazing, but not terrible either. Okay. All in all, not too bad. We're a little bit behind XP-wise than I'd like to be, but not by like a tremendous number. That's okay. And this is the issue, right? This is why Frost messes you up, because we have all these guys who are out of bounds here, not taking any damage and not dying and stuff. That's what causes the slowdowns overall. Is things like this. Now, this is our first speed perk, so we'll take that right now. That's pretty good. We do want Kunoichi for this build. This is very much a build that wants to see Kunoichi for sure. Oh, I forgot to. I was going to say it before. I did want to give a shout out to the person who mentioned to me that they had a Yuki run do really well, which is what made me want to start playing Yuki a bit here today. It was someone in the Discord who I forget what their name is, but it was different from their YouTube name. And they didn't exactly say what their YouTube name was, but I used context clues to figure that they were, I think, Diamond something. Oh, God, now I feel bad for forgetting. But it was like, I actually have Discord open. Hold on a second. I want to get it right. Let me see. It was Spetsna. Maybe Russian. I don't know. It reminds me of the word Spetsnaz. But they left a comment on a YouTube video and then also joined the Discord at around the same time and talked about Yuki as well. So just, figured it was the same person. But Diamond, if you're not Spetsna, I apologize for the confusion there. Would be pretty weird that you're both posting comments though around the same time that you got a 20k. Was it 21k? Might have been 21k actually. Kill count with Yuki. Would be kind of weird is all I'm saying. Now maybe we should have taken run and gun there for the assassin, but I really want to see the power shot here. I think that's a pretty important one too for us, so I don't know. Anyway. Anywho. Well, these are all bad. If they're all bad, I don't mind taking the dragon here, but I, again, am worried about the bloat this adds to our perk pool. These are all pretty trash perks for us here. Soul Reap is kind of okay, but we're not going for a bullet or a gun power or gun damage build. So we'll take the egg at this point. We do need to see an Age Dragon ASAP, though, for this to be, like, a good take. So I wouldn't mind, game, if you just real quick gave us that. We could, call it even here. Would appreciate. We'll take Energized. Energized is, I think, a little bit better than Armed and Ready because now we never reload. Or we should never reload, I should say. Not definitely. And then also during like the more scant waves, we'll have to reload probably a little bit. Maybe we're not even going infinite, actually. We might not fully reload by the time the thing ends. Oh, man. Electro Mastery is good here, but we gotta take Age Dragon. That was a pretty fast turnaround on the Dragon, though, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, it does look like we managed to top off before Etheria runs out, so that is good. Should be focusing on these guys below us here to kill them off screen to get the XP picked up right away. And again, Blazing Speed for Kunoichi, but I think I prioritize death rounds over Kunoichi. Maybe that's a mistake, because I guess the first sooner you get Kunoichi, the better. That might be a mistake, actually. I don't know. But death rounds just feel so important for getting kills fast. Maybe that's my bad. I don't know. Here, rubber bullets is fine, but I'll take fan fire for the Fusillade. Okay. Blazing speed here is easy. We need blazing speed for Kunoichi. For in the wind to Kunoichi, I guess, but you get the idea. Okay, there's a lot of XP to collect above us, though. So even though our level's only 24, I think we're doing a pretty good job here, XP-wise, once we collect all that. I guess I'll take in the running gun here to reduce bloat. All these are pretty bad, though. We already have energized, so yeah, we'll take running gun here, just to collect the XP faster once we finish all the murder here. Very cool, very cool. Okay, this is an actual just stone cold whiff here, which is unfortunate. I guess there is a very tiny chance that we might need more vision. No, none of these matter. I'll take evasion. I'll take evasion on the extreme off chance that we have Kunoichi and we're about to get hit, and this saves us some damage. That's it. Only reason why. The rest of those are pretty bad. Okay, so the witches are here now. Let's collect the XP on the ground. Fresh clip is actually pretty stinky for us. Out of these, I think I will take... I guess Frenzy's not the worst, but nah. I think I just go Siege. Siege for the eventual stand your ground. Will be pretty useful. Splinter, easy pickup for us there. Kill you. I guess out of these we'll take Pyro Mage. Frost Flame is pretty good for us, so I don't hate that. Oh, easy Fusillade, extremely easy. Drastic increase in bullets. And I love Stand Your Ground, but we need in the win for Kunoichi, so we'll take that. We're just getting everything we need here, which is actually pretty cool. We really just need death rounds and Kunoichi, and we're set for life. Okay, dragon is hatched. Oh, we need dragon bond too. I forgot about that. The dragon is hatched, and he's angry, and he's aging, but he does still need to bond with me before he becomes a true menace. Yeah. We're gonna have to probably do a reload here, it looks like. There's not enough enemies on screen to facilitate our no reload lifestyle. Okay, these all suck. I will take Ritual, but I won't like it because it does technically add a bloat perk. But at this point, Big Shot is just bad for us because it lowers our fire rate. The bullet damage increase is not worth it. And these add 2 bloat, whereas Ritual only adds 1. The bloat perk it adds is the synergy perk. Because as I mentioned the other day, after being wrong about it, it actually is terrible for us because it only spreads to enemies after curse kills them, not when they die while being cursed. So yeah. Oh, Coughing's here, by the way. That's good. Coughing should not last very long against us, I don't believe. Okay. Yep, there we go. He's dead. Extra butterflies, sure. Doesn't really matter too much at this point, but, you know, whatever. That is a good thing to have for sure. Okay, game, you gotta give me some level ups here so I can get the important perks that I need. Or just give me bad ones. That's fine too, I suppose. Fresh clip, deceptively not that good for us because it adds mini clip into the perk pool, so this adds bloat as well. And we're never reloading basically, so it's kind of bad. I'll just take magnetism here to make XP collection a little bit faster. Hoping there's maybe enough XP lying around loose here for an extra level, but it looks like just barely short. Go. Maybe you're supposed to skip butterflies, honestly. I don't know. Maybe that's actually not that good of a perk for us. Hard to say. We'll take Fire Starter, though. It does feel like we got all the perks we needed, except for the very final payoffs. And now the game's kind of holding out on us, which is unfortunate, but I don't know. We will see. I had my hand off the keyboard because I thought we were just easy peasy down there. Not the case. I have been struck. You know what we could do actually? Hold on. We're probably in auto aim territory here, so let's. Oh, wait, I've had auto reload off this whole time. That's crazy. Oh, also auto aim is a spacebar, not a menu option. What am I doing? I guess out of the easy take Ghost Friend here. I don't love it, but whatever. We are in the auto aim zone now to just shoot to whoever's the closest enemy to us. Can that make sense at this point? But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Frost will ever be good. It does. You can see it. You can see it now more clearly than ever so far on this run. The fact that we are freezing enemies so they don't approach us is making us take longer to kill them. And I feel like maybe in the end game there's a point where it is worth it because enemies just spawn so much that you can kind of they overcompensate for it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Frost is actually secretly bad on Yuki because she freezes too much. Maybe there's a sweet spot where you want to freeze just enough where it's not stopping the enemies from approaching you, but it is causing the extra damage through Frostbite and Shatter. I don't know. I do not know the answer. I will take Stand Your Ground here, though. That's a pretty good one. We'll see what Shogi has for us here, too. Also, let's do a little XP run here. Death rounds. Oh, and Dragon Bond too, but definitely death rounds first. Now the game's giving us what we want. Rubber bullets is fine. Hello there, by the way. Did I not target the boss? That's very weird. Oh, take that too. Yeah, weird that the auto aim was not shooting at the boss. It seems like a bug more than anything. Hey, don't shoot me. I mean, you're not long for this world, right, Mr. Boss? Thank you, I was gonna say. I'll take Tome of Elements here, I suppose. The rest of these don't do anything for us. We will once again resume to auto aim. I'll take Intense Burn for the flash freeze here, or frost flame, frost freeze flame. Who knows? No one knows what it's called. There is not a single person on this planet who knows the name of the perk that combines fire and ice in this game. It just doesn't exist. Yeah, auto aim just does not aim at bosses. It's so weird. Like, this man's obviously the closest enemy to me. He should be the high priority, but... eh, whatever. Let's turn it off for a second so I can just take him down. Thank you. Back to auto aim. Out of these, I guess you take armed and ready. Yeah, we're obviously just like doing murder, but just not very much murder because the enemies are too far away. I don't know. I don't know. And then also we just didn't see Kunoichi, which sucks too. Not that we really need it necessarily, but it would be nice to have. There's Electro Mastery. I'll take that, I suppose. Overload, not the worst perk to get here, but also not that important in the grand scheme of things. Now we're just chilling. I'm just hanging back, eating peanut butter straight out of the jar. You know how it is. I'm not actually doing that. I had peanut butter and crackers that I was eating before I started recording. Ah, these all suck. But now I'm out of crackers, so I just had the peanut butter. And I did take a couple scoopies out, but you know. I'm not an animal. I'm not just here. My intent was not to eat the peanut butter straight out of the jar originally, okay? That would be borderline psychotic. I would never. One Kunoichi, please, by the way, sir. Please. No, I thought it was for a second, but that's Nimble, which is a different perk. So unfortunate. Almost. Nah, you know, I'm seeing it now here too. I don't. Maybe it wouldn't be that good to have Frost because it's still I think messing us up a little bit to have the Frost. I think it maybe is actually good in the early game and bad in the late game. It's kind of now more my hypothesis, and obviously the late game is more important because more enemies spawn. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what the correct answer is. I will take a little overload action here, though. Am I missing a perk? Do I not have Assassin or something this whole time? I didn't realize. I'm pretty sure I took Assassin pretty early, right? I'm not losing my mind. I definitely took Penetration. I might have taken Sniper, too. I think I took Penetration after getting Assassin, I want to say. I don't know. Let's do a quick loop here. Got a lot of XP just sitting on the edges. Okay, fine, give me Deathplate, who cares? There it is, there's Kunoichi, finally. At long last. Best friend? Sure, why not? I should have picked this up a while ago, probably. Reflex? Yeah, why not? Who cares? I'm not getting hit at this point. It doesn't matter. I'll take Trainer. Increasing dragon damage increases our damage because of Dragon Bond. That's a classic right there. The Ghost Wizard. Love that little guy shooting some more extra shots. I guess watch and learn. You know what? After picking up all that XP, we're level 54 right now. That is kind of nutty. That's pretty high for this character. Not gonna get much higher, I don't think, at the end of this run. But that's a pretty good level. 54. That's solid for Yuki. We're looking at maybe a 22k kill run here, which is pretty cool. Despite the game refusing to give us some of the more important perks in the game till the very end. And also me being a little lazy and not collecting experience. If I was a little bit more proactive in collecting, we might have gotten the Kunoichi sooner, which would have resulted in us getting more kills sooner, yada yada, etc. But that's something that's pretty hard to decide, like when it's worth it to go do your rounds to collect experience or not. It's not as simple as just you should always collect the experience, because as you're moving around and stuff, you're lowering enemy spawn rates, yada yada, etc. You get the idea. You know what's going on. You're smart people. You understand what I'm saying. Anyway, what are we looking at here? Yuki kill count wise? At 22.5k, that is not bad. That's the highest kill count I've ever gotten with Yuki. So I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks for watching. I don't think Yuki's gonna get any world records anytime soon, but I think it's more interesting to me to look at the game from each character and not just overall comprehensively, right? Like each character should have their own, like if this was like a speedrun thing, each character should have their own category rather than, you know, just one category for the whole thing. It's not a speedrun, obviously, but you get the idea. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna leave. Goodbye.